welcome to the 5-Minute Spin. This is your host, Deidre. Today we're talking about Facebook and Twitter. Are people taking it just way too serious? And I have a guest with me today. He joined us on the last segment, and again, he's back with us. Richard, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And so, I asked around, just trying to see what bothered people about Facebook or Twitter, either something they do, what other people do, and, I got a lot of comments. So let's start here. Some people are saying on Twitter that people take offense to a comment made that's not necessarily about them or directed towards them. And has that ever happened to you, Richard? Like,
No.
Somebody make a comment and you're like, are they talking to me? And you kind of get offended.
No, I've never had that happen on Twitter. I had that happen on Facebook, but not Twitter.
Okay, so on Facebook, somebody made a comment and you're like, do they make it directly towards you?
It wasn't directly towards me, but it was somebody that we had like the same kind of group of friends and circles. And I got into it with one friend, and then they made a comment in their status about a friendship is supposed to be 50-50, and that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, first of all, it has nothing to do with you. I just automatically assumed it was about me, so.
So it's like Facebook is getting kind of serious.
Yeah.
Too serious, because it's a social networking site. So is Twitter. And I enjoy both of them. I have an account with both of them. You do too.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's supposed to be just fun, light. Why are we taking it so serious?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, but it's also a place where you say whatever you want to, whoever you want. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your page. If somebody doesn't like what you do, just don't be their friend.
That's
true. Or they could just delete you if they don't like what you're doing or saying. Because most of the time, some of these people you haven't even seen in years, or you just know them from a school. It's like, so who really cares what they think?
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all don't really communicate like that, why are you really friends anyway? But another thing is, someone said that people could basically portray themselves as anything they want. Do you feel like that's true?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. You mean like as far as the fake photos?
Yeah, like photos.
Or fake profiles?
Yeah, like just portraying themselves, like, oh, I'm in a relationship, or I'm married, or, I'm with this place.
I've definitely seen that a lot.
Oh,
I've seen
really?
people I know that were single, and they put like, I'm married, or in a relationship. And I'll just be like, okay, it's their page. They could put whatever they want.
Exactly.
It's
like kind of like you could just live whatever fantasy you want to.
Yeah.
And especially if it's people that haven't seen you in a while, you could just say whatever, make it look like you're just living this life that you may really not be. But it's like, again, why go through all that?
Exactly.
Who cares?
I had a friend that did that. Like, he was in a relationship with some girl, then he put they were engaged, then he put they were married, and then they broke up, and then he started talking to somebody else, and then he was engaged again, and I was like, oh, really, again? And he never responded. I don't know if that made him mad.
It was just probably just like, so people are just not, Facebook, Twitter is just not an accurate representation of people.
No.
And which is fine. Do what you want to do. Like we said, it's your page. Another thing is, I noticed subliminal tweeting. Like, people, I don't think it's a good idea, but again, do what you want to do. And that's just my personal opinion. But if somebody will write something about somebody, and it's obvious that it's about them, especially if somebody tweeted one thing, and then you tweet not too long after them, and you're like not mentioning, you're not putting like the @ symbol and their name, but it's obvious. Do you feel like that's wrong?
I feel like, if the person is following you, and you know they're going to see it, I feel like it's wrong. Like, I'll admit I've said stuff about people on there before, but I know they're not on there. But I feel like if the person is following you, you shouldn't do that, because I think I could see if you do something different, like say today was a rough day, maybe the next day will be better. But if you put something like, I just can't believe this, and this person's such and such, and
right.
I think that's a bad idea because that's going to make the situation worse.
It's like you're maybe you're being a punk about it. I don't know. Or maybe, again, we got to remember, it's just Twitter. It's just Facebook. A lot of people take it so serious. They get into relationship issues. One person told me that she came across a married couple on Twitter, and they were going back and forth, not even putting the @ symbol but in front of each other's names, but they were just going back and forth fussing, and they're friends on Twitter. And it's like, it is crazy. First of all, why are you putting your life on there? People get real personal with it. And if you got a lot of people following, it's just like, really, it's just crazy.
It is. It's very crazy.
And my last
entertaining
issue.
too.
It can be. And that's another thing. People keep it interesting. A lot of people with so many TMI moments. I just can't even count them all. You know, people saying, you know, I need some. You know, it's just it's like a whole bunch of stuff. People are just crazy. But again, it's entertainment. It makes it interesting. The last thing, because of course we're going over 5 minutes, but whatever. If somebody removed you from a friend list, I've noticed, why is that so serious? It's like, I got removed.
That's like the ultimate betrayal.
The ultimate betrayal. It's like, oh my gosh, I got removed from Facebook. And some people take it so seriously, and they'll even probably call someone up saying, oh my gosh, you removed me from Facebook. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And it's like, I could see if it's somebody you're like close friends with and you may see daily, and then you're like, wow, I got deleted.
Yeah.
It may throw you a little off. I think I would just be like, oh, okay, well, what happened? Or, you know, is it a problem? Why didn't they come to me? They're just going to delete me on Facebook? But it's like, how far should it go? It's Facebook.
I mean, as far as that goes, I've been on both sides. Like, I've deleted someone, and I've been deleted before too. Like, when I was deleted by someone, I was just like, well, dang, gosh, you deleted me, but I got over it. It wasn't that big of a deal. I was just wondering, like, well, okay. But then I've deleted someone that I was friends with for a long time, but I just felt like we shouldn't be friends on here no more. And I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Some other people, when I told them, they were like, gosh, that would have been like a knife to my heart. So I think some people just take it.
It's like people take it way too serious. We're
yeah.
gonna wrap it up. I mean, obviously the conclusion is it's just a social network site. It's Facebook, it's Twitter, it's the computer. You could just do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. Nobody has to look at it if they don't want to. They cannot be your friend. Who cares? It's just the internet, people. It's not real life. I mean, it may be, people may portray their real situations on there, but in the end, it's just the freaking internet. Get a life, get off the internet. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
sound passionate.
I mean, I enjoy Twitter. I enjoy tweeting. I tweet whatever I think, whenever I feel like I want to be heard, and that's fine. But again, it's my page. If you don't want to hear it, don't be my friend.
You know what?
Don't follow me.
Can I just say one more thing? That's so true. I wrote that in my status before. How if you don't like what I'm writing, you can unfriend me. It's that simple. You know, I didn't say because somebody had said something one time when I had something in my status like, why would you say it? And I put in my status, if you don't like what I say, there's a button at the bottom left hand.
Was that your subliminal Facebooking?
I guess so, but I was just like, you know, you can just unfriend me. I won't get offended. You know, I can say what I want. It's my page. And it wasn't nothing like about anybody. It was just something I just randomly
just how you felt.
How I felt, and somebody's like, wow, I can't believe you wrote that. Okay, bye. You can go.
Well, there it is. Well, you got the 8-minute spin today. We're wrapped it up. Obviously, it's just the internet. Get a life. You say what you want. You do what you want. It's your page. People don't like it. Keep it moving.
Basically.
See you guys next week.